What am I gonna do? What is even happening? I never thought I'd have to deal with this. Hey, honey. I didn't hear you come in. Nothing's going on. Just, in the kitchen. The frying pan. It's for the food I'm going to cook, obviously. How about I make us some grilled cheese sandwiches and you, wait for me to bring you yours? In the living room. Or the office. Or the backyard? I'm not hiding anything. What would I have to hide? Sweetie, come on, it's nothing. No, wait, don't look. How am I supposed to explain this? I guess you could say that, but I'd definitely be in a better mood if it was just an animal getting into the house. That thing is, or was, Modar. I wish it was a fey creature. They're a god. Just calm down. A minor god. The minorest of minor gods. Not one of the big deal ones. That's probably why it was so easy to kill. Not that I was exactly trying to kill it. I thought maybe I could scare them away. One question at a time. I don't know what they were a god of. I didn't want to hear it. Okay, let me explain what happened. When I explain what happened, you'll understand. Okay? I was in here, about to get a snack, when suddenly I heard a voice. That's scary, all right? I thought I was the only one home. So I grabbed the closest thing I could find. The frying pan, yes. I turn around and see this on the counter. They say the typical god stuff, bow before me, mortal, I am Modar. I asked them who the hell they thought they were startling me like that. The response was just, I am Modar. Like, for real, what an ass. No, that's not why. Just let me finish. They start going off about how they're sick of minor god status and need someone to spread the word of Modar, and that they chose me as their prophet. And yes, that's a bad thing. Honey, you're not thinking about this logically. Yes, that can mean fame and fortune. If you're a prophet for a god people actually care about. Tell me, have you ever heard of this guy before? Of Modar? Exactly. This guy could have been Modar, god of pencil sharpeners, for all we know. Being a prophet for a god no one's ever heard of is nothing but suffering. We've all seen those crazy guys on the street corner preaching to anyone who will listen about their god. Is that what you want my life to be? Preaching about this thing? You're probably right. I never dreamed a career in advertising would lead me here. Running ads for Modar, can you imagine? Look at this guy. The cult would never take off. I told them I wanted no part in it, and they started saying that you can't ignore a request from a god, made some threats about having friends in high places and what would happen to me if I refused. So I hit them. You know I don't take well to strangers trying to tell me what to do. But I only hit them the one time, and not even that hard. How was I supposed to know they were so weak? Now what? That's exactly what I was asking myself before you walked in. The good news is I don't have to worry about becoming the PR rep for some half-baked minor god. The bad news is I don't know if they were lying. About their friends in high places. That's just it. Even if we've never heard of them, most gods are related to each other, or at least know each other. So maybe this weak minor god had a bunch of way more powerful god friends. Yeah, I'm not sure I buy that either, but somebody has to have known this guy. And if that's the case, any godly wrath they'll unleash upon me is going to be way worse than it would have been if I'd simply refused the call. You know what? Let's not panic. I know, but we don't have to right away at least. The gods aren't omnipotent. They don't know immediately when one of their own dies. How long did it take them to figure out Pan was dead? Chances are, if they didn't tell anyone they were choosing me to be their prophet, and given how good the gods are with communication, they probably didn't, then nobody knows where they might be. What I'm suggesting is that we cover it up. Well, I was kind of hoping you'd help me with this. Worst comes to worst, I can just take all the blame. The gods love that kind of drama. If anything, it might make them go easy on me. Supposing any of them care about this, I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Yeah, gods can take on different forms, but since it stayed this way after dying, I have to assume it's their true form. You don't think they might be the god of animal mutations, do you? I don't know. What else could it be? Jeez, who's gonna pray to the god of two-headed lizards? Bury it in a shoebox in the backyard? That was my plan. I'm not really worried about Earth gods noticing, no. Have you seen our garden? The gods abandoned this place long before we moved in. I know it feels wrong, but I can't be living my life based on the whims of weird guys with cosmic powers. Fine. I'll bury it. You clean up the blood. Deal? Thank you. Really. And wear gloves. I don't know what kind of weird toxic shit this thing might have had for blood. Everything's gonna be fine. And if any other gods come knocking, well, I've already got experience in getting rid of them. You know, if minor gods do exist, I'm pretty sure one of them has my friggin' back. You would not believe all the weird luck I have. Not good luck, necessarily. Just weird.